This is Tyria the world, and this is Tyria the continent. Now, those two things would be confusing if anything important ever happened outside of Tyria the continent. So whenever somebody talks about the fate of Tyria, they really kind of mean both. Thousands of years before the events of the first game, Abridged Prophecies, magic was powerful and rampant in Tyria. So much so that 6 elder dragons woke up to eat all of that magic. The fire dragon Primordius, the ice dragon Jormag, the undead dragon Zaitan, the crystal dragon Kralkatorrik, which crystal powers translate to lightning powers for some reason, the jungle dragon Mordramoth, and the water dragon, whose name we think is Steve. Anyways, 5 elder not dragon races rise to fight the elder dragons. The Mersat, the Seers, the Jotun, the Dwarves, and the Forgotten. The Forgotten's name is the Forgotten. It's not somebody didn't forget their name, that is their name. The Mersat, over the course of this fight, eventually decide that it's futile to keep fighting and instead learn to phase out of reality entirely. The Seers don't like this, being abandoned, so they get into a war with the Mersat, and the Seers lose it pretty bad. There's only a couple Seers left. The rest of the Elder races decide that the only way to really stop the Elder Dragons in the immediate is to seal all of the magic away that they're eating. So this works. They seal most of the magic in the world into this item called the Bloodstone. The dragons basically starve, and then they go into hibernation. And it's totally fine, and they're never heard from again until the end of Guild Wars 1. So fast forward a couple thousand years, humans step out of Portal from literally nowhere. They just show up one day with 6 gods: Dwayna, Melandru, Lissa, Balthazar, Abaddon, and Doom. Doom doesn't last very long. He gets killed by Dwayna's half-human son, Grenth, and then Abaddon tries to betray the other 5, and they kill him. So humans spread over most Tyria like the invasive species that they truly are, founding Alona, Cantha, Kryta, Or, and Ascalon. In Ascalon in particular, they take from a race of cat, antelope, Romans called the Char. And they build a big wall in Ascalon to keep them out. And like every big wall, this is also, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, especially not when your enemies have access to magical nukes. So at some point, the Seer's Bloodstone gets split into 5 pieces and spread throughout the world. The human gods say peace out and leave for no apparent reason. They still answer prayers and stuff, they're just not physically on the world anymore. One of Kralkatorrik's former champions, the dragon Glint, writes something called the Flameseeker Prophecies about a group of humans that genocide the Mersat. And then the humans inside of Kryta, Ascalon, and Or begin to create guilds to manage their commerce and other stuff. And these guilds don't like each other, and they start warring in an event called the Guild Wars that pretty much ends as soon as the first game begins and is never important to the plot.